Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD5. Let's continue with the Master Mode updated series. I'll be having, as always, all the lap upgrades. And I'll be going with Engineer Special Building still. The track that I'm gonna do now is pretty simple, as it was for Bloon of Circles, Bloon of Clubs, if you get the Farmer unlocked to Pro. So this track becomes incredibly easy. Okay, here we go, Master Mode. If you have the Farmer unlocked to Pro, because you can get early farms and you can use the Farmer to place the bananas onto the track and therefore proccing distraction, and yeah, it's very good, having that. And in this case I'm gonna start with an Engineer. I have the Engineer Special Building, and I think here in last you should be doing well. But even though this track seems, very good for you to just leave the Engineer 0-0 and try to place the farm, you have to be careful, and you have to be ready to switch the Engineer on first if some Bloons pass. Otherwise, you're gonna end up using rod spikes, and you know that you don't want the farmer. You don't want to delay the factories, the farms, because you're gonna be placing rod spikes, So just be careful about that. And I'm gonna place the farms here in this circle in the middle, so that I'm gonna be able to place a village here, and then getting a village here. After some upgrades, the villages should be in range of each other, and in that way, you can get both of the villages upgrades for less, because they're gonna give the other village the good thing of costing less, As it is for the farmer, I just recommend placing one farm and then placing the farmer here in the left side of this farm. You should have enough range to place all the other farms that you need, even with the farmer already placed. So, okay, here be careful about the Bloons. Okay. And when the farmer is gonna start sending the bananas onto the track, then you can relax a bit. Here we go. Yes, here we go. So that's the power of the bananas, Just sending the Bloons backwards. Very nice. So just play, with Engineer. And once you get the Sentry Gun upgrade, well, in this case, I'm not going to be able to upgrade it because I'm going to have to use rod spikes. But I think I can upgrade it now. Okay, here we go. And with the 1-0 upgrade with Engineer, you can leave it in last, so it's going to have the maximum piercing possible. Oops. And you can focus totally on farms, because with the farmer and the sentry guns, the Engineer can defend by itself until around, like, I don't know, 28, 29, maybe 30. So a ton of rounds, and you should be able to start to get all the farms to 0, and not only that, but also getting at least one of them 3-0. Okay, let's see here. I should be able to place a farm here. Yes, here we go. So I could get a farm before the round ended, and therefore I'm gonna get the extra 80 cash from it. I'll just wait for it. And so as I was saying, because the farmer is in range of this little circle here, can you see it? He's gonna send the bananas here when the Bloons are in range, and therefore all the Bloons coming from both of the directions, because here the Bloons split, are gonna get distracted. So in that way all the Bloons are gonna be sent back so you're going to be able to pop them again with the sentry guns with engineer, and that is just too good. So that's why I said earlier that if you have the farmer unlocked to pro, this gameplay becomes a lot easier. Okay, can I get here a farm? Oops, no, I couldn't. All right, let's go. Sometimes the sentry can spawn in very bad spots like that one there, but most of the times they're gonna spawn around this area, and that is where they're most useful, you know. Oh man, I wasn't able to place the farms. Okay, so I get the extra cash here, then I'm gonna sell it, and I'm gonna get this 2-0 farm. Okay, now for this round, just go slowly so that you're guaranteed that you're gonna be able to pop these leads, you know, with everything. Here we go, another farm. The more farms you get, the earliest the bananas you're gonna be getting, and therefore the better it is, you know, because you're gonna be sending the bananas onto the track earlier. Here we go. I'm placing these farms in this shape because I'm gonna fit a village there. That's the reason why I'm placing the farms in this particular way. Okay, I should be able to pop these rainbows because of the help with the farmer, you know. So I'll get here the last 2-0 farm. I'll get this village. This village, try to place it the closer you can to this side, so that once you get the next village there, you get it 2-3, the villages are gonna be in range of each other. So important, you know, to do that. And now I think I can go for a 3-0 farm before even getting any other towers. Okay, that's the farmer there helping a bit. If I need to, I'll use raw spikes, no worries. Alright. This is the farm, 3-0. Oh wow, there was a rainbow there. Okay, that's it. I had to use a bit of raw spikes, but that doesn't matter because I got the 3-0 farm. So I'm happy about that. Here again. Okay, that should be it. Yes. Alright, so for round 33, you're gonna be needing the ninja, of course. Instead of normally I place a village and then I place the ninja, but this time because I know this track, you know how it works, I'll just place a ninja there. I'm gonna upgrade it to 1, and that should be all there is to, all I need for to pop these balloons, you know, and to get another 3-0 farm. Here we go. Then you have to be again careful about this round. Especially when the balloons are gonna start, when the ceramics are gonna start coming out. If you have a lot of bananas onto the track, that would be awesome, because then the ceramics are gonna be sent backwards, you know. Okay, here we go. I could pop everything, and the ninja should take care of the rest. All right. Oh, really? Rip. I had some prospect, yeah, okay. I already have enough cash to get the factory, but I'm gonna delay it one more round because I know that in next round the camo leads are gonna appear at the end, so I need something to pop them. So I'll just get a village here, and I'll get 02 apprentice there. Okay, here we go, the camo leads with the ninja and the help of the farmer. You should pop most of them. Only 2 raw specs used, I think, yeah. So now for this round, just get the factory, you know. Oops. Then I recommend upgrading at least the ninja, you know, 3-2, so you can start getting some increased piercing around. And then get the factory 4-2. Always being careful about the balloons if you need to use some more raw specs, you know. Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna just sell this apprentice so that I can get the factory, you know. And that's 200 more cash for each box for that 4-2 upgrade. I'll get now the ninja. Very important to get it. Okay, that should be good here. 1-0 village. One village. And right now I'll get the village here 2-1. And probably I'll start upgrading this. Okay, here we go. Some balloons passing, not a lot. Oh, actually, there was a ceramic there. Wow. Alright, my bad. I thought I could pop the mobs a lot faster. Probably because I got the 1-3 upgrade for the apprentice in the round. Probably the attack speed didn't change. I don't know, you know. I'm gonna just spam raw specs now on the mobs earlier so that the ninja is gonna start proccing destruction onto the ceramics. That was the main problem, you know. I popped the ceramics too late, and therefore the ceramics, I popped the mob layers too late. So some ceramics just passed, and that was bad. So I'll just do again this round here. I'll get this village to 1. And now I use raw specs here for these mobs so that I can pop the layers faster. Okay, here we go. Just 1. See, just by popping the mob layers faster, you're pretty much guaranteed of getting of proccing destruction onto the balloons, and therefore everything becomes easier. Okay, that's the bomb. And I have a free glue gunner, so I'm gonna sell it. I'll place it wherever, you know, just to have some glue, some slow. And then I'll place this very nice 2-3 ice tower there, and this ice tower is gonna be the key for succeeding, especially around 47 and 49. Boo, shards. I mean, that is just overpower, you know. Overpower. And once I get also at least one Bloon chipper, for 2 is gonna be even more overpowered. And that spot there for the ice tower is perfect because the Bloons are gonna come and they're gonna split, but they're gonna go around once before continuing. So the ice tower is gonna have a ton of time to freeze the Bloons and to proc the shards while they are, you know, moving around here. So that's why I place it there. It's in the range of the village, so the upgrades cost less. And you know, it has a bigger range. And it is so good placing a ice tower there. Now I have also a Bloon chipper for 2 that is gonna pop the mob layers even faster, and it's gonna allow the ice tower to proc the ice shards even faster. I'll get here the bomb for 2, so even more CC for the ceramics so that I can proc the ice shards. I'll probably leave the glue gunner to 2 here. I'll get first another Bloon chipper. Especially for around 49, because a lot of mobs come out around 49, so I want to be sure that I can pop all the mobs, you know. I pop the mob layers fast enough so that I can proc the shards. Yeah, here we go. That is the power of the 2 ice towers. Very, very nice. And right now I'll just place the next factories, the farms, you know. But I'm gonna keep it down to 3. So early I placed a 4th one here, but right now I'm gonna only go with 3 so that I'm gonna have enough room here to place 2 aces later on. And using, you know, exploiting this village here. So I'm gonna get here more farms. I may get a factory before round 54, so afterwards I'm gonna just upgrade the glue gunner 3-2. So I'll start doing some major damage with the glue too. So upgrade, here we go. Boom, and now I'll get the glue gunner 3-2. I don't think there is enough room there to place another like Bloon chipper or another ice tower. I think I will need to sell the engineer to do that. So just keep it there. And this round here, 54, that normally is one of those rounds where even if you have good defense, you can lose. In these kind of conditions, with the ice tower there placed perfectly around the Bloon chippers, you should have no trouble, as you see, surviving it. And pretty much you're guaranteed to survive until the mob rushes, so until round 63 with just those towers. If you want to be sure, you know, of being able to endure all the rounds, what can you do is upgrade the village to 3, so this village here. So this village should start being in range. So you have to actually sell it, you know, replace it again. Otherwise this village is not gonna get the cost reduced, I don't know why. Get this village 1-0, so now this one is gonna have a bigger range. And you can place, you know, if you want to, like Bloon chippers there too. When you are in range of the village, you can do that. I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna place right away aces. So I'll just upgrade the aces, you know. Okay. And I can go fast forward here. I'll bid a tempo. In this particular track, because there is the best spot possible for the temple is like where the village is. Here you get good piercing and you control also the first part of the track. And because the temple is going to allow me to get through the last 20 rounds pretty fast. Well, maybe not 20, but 15 rounds. So with the 4-0 ace, you could sell the 2-3 ace tower. You don't need normally ice towers once you get a heavy damage tower like an ace. But in this case, because the ice tower is so well placed, I'm gonna just skip it, just in case, you know. I need some extra popping power. So while I'm farming up here for the temple, I'll just keep that ice tower there, and it's gonna help the ace and the bloon chippers and all the other towers to destroy all the bloons. I'm not gonna be placing any more bloon chippers or like another ace or something like that, because I'll be getting a tempo, so I'm gonna be getting a ton of damage anyways. So I may instead just keep all the cash that I can and trying to farming up for the temple, you know, for the sacrifices. Okay, some lag here for the 2-3 ace tower, but I don't care. I prefer having a bit of lag but having more control, you know, onto the bloons than not. So I'll probably farm up until around 69, 70, something like that. Because once I get the super monkey here, you know, I'll need to sell the 3 factories because they would be in range of the super monkey that I would get to temple, and I don't want to sacrifice the factories because they're not gonna make the temple any stronger. It's better to just sell them earlier and get cash. So that's why, you know, I'm farming up now and without doing anything. Alright, so before of selling this village, I'll get this one too, 2-3. So I'll just wait 3 more rounds until round 70, then I'll get everything done for the temple. And may be able to save this ace here, because it may not be enough in range, you know. So I may not have to sell it. Okay, 69. Okay, 70. So I'll just pause after this round and I'll do all my stuff. So the towers that I don't need to get sacrificed are the engineer, so I'll be selling it right away. These bloon chippers, the ninja, and this village with these 2 factories. So the super monkey, that maybe the temple will be this one. All right, and it's in range of okay, and it's in range of this village, so it's gonna get its cost decreased, you know. And then I just need to get every other sacrifice that I need. I already have a 3-2 gunner and a 4-2 bomb and a 2-3 ice tower. So because I don't want to spend a lot of cash on the sacrifices, I might get the sacrifices in range of this 2-3 village. So you know, they're costless. Okay, so 3-2. Selling this, then I need a 3 ice tower. Then the 2 apprentices. The bomb. Okay, that should be it. 3-2, 2-3, and 2-3 bomb. So I have the 2 glue gunners, the 2 ice towers, the village 2-3, the Sangad, and the apprentices and the bombs. Okay, I got everything. I may sell also this factory here because it may be in range. I think this ace is not in range, but that factory was... So I'll get the temple, here we go. Then I'll get here again 2-3 village. I'll get the temple in last. I'll sell this so that I can get another ace here further away. You know, the further you get the aces, the stronger they're gonna shoot, so the better it is. And then why not, let's get 2 snipers here in range of this village for 0, and I can get the other one for 1. But I may get enough cash here in a second from the rounds. And that's it. I think with these towers I can annihilate the balloons in the last couple of rounds. The last 14 rounds. The tempo, as you see, I placed it in the center so that the beam, the sun beam on last is always gonna focus, you know, this straight line, and in that way the sunbeam has unlimited popping power, so it can pierce through even millions of different balloons. And in that way, you know, the explosions are gonna be doing damage to the first balloons, but the sunbeam is gonna go through and it's gonna damage also the balloons that are very that are behind the first ones. And that is just a very nice spot there for the temple. And that's it. So I don't need anything else other than probably with the cash that I get through from the rounds. I may also place more snipers outside the range of the village, so that I'm gonna combo them with different attack speeds. All right. Okay, so a bit of lag here from the explosions. Okay, that's one sniper there. 4-0. All right. Well, actually 4-1. Another mob rush. And yeah, you know, that's pretty much all there is about this gameplay. So as usual, I'm not gonna be commenting, you know, the last rounds. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.